losing weight anymore. Penny must have somebody sneaking her food. She figured out how to manipulate. Clearly didn't stick to the diet.
No.
You have not lost weight and you're significantly overweight.
Girl.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
She's very dependent on me, and I don't mind it because that's
I could do about it right now.
Yeah, I'm just scared he's gonna get a hold of that hand.
Come back to Houston like you want. But you need to show me that you can fix your eating habits to at least...
I'm a long way, but I want to make more progress and to start doing things like dating.
Serious problem with you. You need to lose the 30 pounds if you want this chance, okay?
Number 11, Penny Sager. Penny Sager's journey on My 600 Pound Life Season 2 was undeniably challenging and emotional. At the beginning of her episode in 2014, she was weighed down by her weight, tipping the scales at 530 pounds. Bedridden and relying on oxygen, she shared her home with her husband Edgar and their young son Liam. Her determination to make a change led her to seek the assistance of renowned bariatric surgeon Dr. Now Nazarian, affectionately known as Dr. Now. She aimed to shed enough weight to become eligible for weight loss surgery. In a remarkable display of determination, Penny managed to lose 40 pounds within a month, an accomplishment that secured her the much-needed surgery. However, her progress took a drastic halt post-surgery, raising concerns for her health and future. Despite Penny's claims of following Dr. Now's program to the letter, her lack of weight loss was a clear indication that something was amiss. Dr. Now began suspecting that Penny might be secretly consuming food, sabotaging her own progress. Compounding her struggles, Penny missed numerous appointments with Dr. Now due to her inability to leave her bed. She required ambulance transportation for every visit, emphasizing the severity of her condition.
It's like the last minute. We have to be in the vehicles in like no time. I'm going to be in the back of a van, actually on my house.
Crispy or grilled?
Crispy or grilled?
Crispy.
Grilled?
Crispy.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Start losing weight.
Penny done very well. She lost 40 pounds and heroin. We got us losing weight anymore. Penny must have somebody sneaking her food. She figured out how to manipulate psychologically and cooperate and become a person that wants to get well.
Penny's story is a heartbreaking reminder of the complexities surrounding extreme obesity and the challenges individuals like her face in overcoming their circumstances. Dr. Now's genuine attempts to provide assistance were met with resistance, highlighting the inner struggles that individuals battling severe obesity often contend with. The narrative of Penny Sager's journey on My 600 Pound Life serves as a reminder of the immense challenges people face in their quest for physical and emotional transformation. It sheds light on the intricate web of factors that contribute to extreme obesity and the psychological barriers that impede progress. Her story remains a testament to the importance of empathy, support, and understanding in addressing such complex health issues. Number 10, Lisa Fleming. Lisa Fleming's journey on My 600 Pound Life Season 6 was marked by significant challenges, determination, and a desire to overcome her lifelong struggle with obesity. Living with her daughters Mika and Danielle Fleming, as well as her 5 grandchildren, Lisa embarked on a transformational journey in an effort to reclaim her health and transform her life. At the outset of her appearance on the show, Lisa, also known by her first name Arleisha, carried the weight of her struggles on her shoulders, tipping the scale at a staggering 700 pounds. The distressing discovery of maggots within the folds of her skin served as a wake-up call, compelling her to take action and seek the expertise of Dr. Nazarian for My 600 Pound Life. Lisa's aspirations to achieve a healthier and more fulfilling life motivated her to make a change, even as an adult who had long wrestled with the challenges of her weight. Central to Lisa's journey was her determination to confront the demons of her past that had contributed to her unhealthy relationship with food. Childhood trauma emerged as a key factor underlying her struggles, shedding light on the complex interplay between emotional wounds and her subsequent eating habits. Lisa revealed that her mother had used food both as a reward and as a form of punishment during her upbringing, setting the stage for her tumultuous relationship with eating. The loss of her parents further exacerbated her binge-eating tendencies, creating a cycle that was difficult to break out of.
Hi, Lisa. How are you doing? All right.
Hey, doctor.
How are you holding up?
I'm in a... Oh, God, please.
See all that lymphedema, and we will address that once we get your weight down. All right, you are at 704. That's very high. My concern is that if you stuck to the diet I send you, you should have clearly didn't stick to the diet.
No.
You have not lost weight and you're significantly overweight. This is not up for debate. Even if all your tests come back okay today, start you on a 1,200 calorie controlled diet immediately.
Oh, man.
You need to,
Oh, goodness.
you understand?
Yes, sir.
The episode focused on Lisa's journey with My 600-Pound Life, highlighted the emotional turmoil she experienced as she confronted her past traumas while striving to implement the dietary and lifestyle changes necessary for her transformation. As with many patients under Dr. Now's care, her journey was not without its challenges, with moments of frustration and tension arising due to struggles in adhering to her prescribed diet and program. Despite moments of doubt and frustration, Lisa's commitment to her goal remains steadfast, fueled by her concern for the well-being of her children and grandchildren. Her journey wasn't merely about personal transformation, but also about creating a healthier and more positive legacy for her family.
I feel like you are giving up on me.
We have done everything we can to change your eating habit, and you have a helper at home. You had psychotherapy.
Oh, myself.
Listen, you can control yourself and your eating habit. You're lying to me, and you've given me this act 1,000 times.
Okay, okay, don't disrespect you, and I haven't. But what you not gonna do, what you do, but what you don't do is come at me that way.
Number 9. Jasmine Ragland. For years, Jasmine Ragland had leaned heavily on her mother, Lynn, to navigate her daily life due to her substantial weight of 604 pounds, which severely limited her mobility. However, when Jasmine learned that her mother was grappling with multiple sclerosis, a newfound determination to shed pounds and become a reliable support for her mother ignited within her. At 36 years old and a single mother from Detroit, Jasmine recounts how she had been grappling with her weight for as long as she could remember. Her size had always set her apart from her siblings, and her struggle with weight intensified over the years. Reflecting on her journey, she acknowledges that the realization of her weight as an issue came around middle school, prompting various attempts to shed the excess pounds. Yet, high school posed its own challenges as her weight became a barrier to her daily life, even leading her to miss classes. Now, 2 decades later, Jasmine is resolute about making transformative changes in her life.
Trisha,
Huh?
come help me to the bathroom.
Okay.
My sister Latricia, she helped me.
Okay.
Girl, thank you.
You welcome. She's very dependent on me, and I don't mind it because that's aspirin.
I love Latricia, but sometimes I feel like she is kind of like an enabler. I feel appreciative because having her do as much as she does for me, I feel like I'm a burden.
She envisions pursuing further education, traveling, and embracing full independence, all of which her weight has thus far inhibited. Often, Jasmine's reliance on her mother to accomplish everyday tasks is evident. Her mother's role in assisting her, particularly with Jasmine's son Darren, underscores the practical implications she faces due to her weight. The realization that she should be the one taking on these responsibilities as a mother weighs heavily on Jasmine. Jasmine's newfound respect and gratitude for her mother, whom she considers her foundation, make the news of Lynn's multiple sclerosis all the more distressing. Jasmine explains that multiple sclerosis affects the nervous system and spinal cord, a condition that has brought visible symptoms and emotional challenges to Lynn's life. This situation deeply impacts Jasmine, spurring her to use it as a catalyst for change. The urgency to shed excess weight arises from her aspiration to be a dependable pillar of support for her mother, especially during her time of need. Jasmine's story exemplifies the profound impact that family bonds and personal challenges can have on motivating individuals to enact transformative changes. Her journey speaks to the strength of determination, the complexity of personal struggles, and the power of love and responsibility in shaping one's aspirations for the future.
We tested negative for COVID, so as long as we keep a safe distance, if you'd rather take off your mask,
Yeah, shoes off, I took my watch off. Wish I could have took these braids out, but you know. 1 month ago, I started.
pounds. You did it.
Ha!
I knew you could do it.
You ready? I believe in me too.
That's exactly right. Next time I see you, we'll be in the hospital, okay?
Yes.
Number 8, Nicole Lewis. Nicole won't allow her children to bury her in their diapers because if she doesn't make a difference, they'll either have to repeat her childhood or see her die. Prior to their initial encounter with Dr. Now, Nicole and her family moved to Houston, so she should already be motivated to reduce weight. Nicole is happy to be there, but she's incredibly anxious about what the doctor will say. Nicole is naturally anxious about the doctor's decision as the big day approaches.
And my mom gets upset because I'm so big, I can't do anything. What are you? Jaden. Jade, come here. I could do about it right now. Yeah, I'm just scared he's gonna get a hold of that handle. That I'm not even a parent. One time I said to my son, do you love mom, me and my kids? Sometimes she'll call me a fat ass.
684 pounds. That is a substantial amount of weight. Nicole readily admits that her dietary regimen may be better when questioned about it. She expects her family to bring her fast food because she's unable to cook dinner for herself. Nicole is ultimately accountable for all the decisions she's made that have contributed to her 680-pound weight, even though her family may have enabled her. Dr. Now quickly refutes her justification by pointing out that she brought the unhealthy food into the office. Dr. Now sets Nicole's fair target of losing 30 pounds in the upcoming month. Nicole, however, finds it difficult to maintain the diet.
So found out he has pancreatic cancer and has less than a year to live. So it's just, I never thought I would be able to do this, and I'm just so thankful that I have been able to do this and stick.
Nicole is concerned as she leaves for her follow-up appointment because she's unsure of her progress toward her weight target of being under 654 pounds. Nicole laments not having lost what she was meant to and worries about Dr. Now's reaction. Nevertheless, considering that she started off in the upper 600s, shedding merely 11 pounds is hardly a huge amount of weight loss. When he enters the room, Dr. Now is likely to stress this point. Nicole talks about the strain of looking for an apartment and her family's lack of assistance, leaving her to shoulder all the responsibilities. Nicole again places the responsibility on her family, but Dr. Now believes that she shouldn't use them as a justification for going off the diet. Nicole must accept accountability for her decisions because this could mean the difference between life and death. Nicole must find the willpower to resist her cravings and remain committed to her journey towards a healthier life, as Dr. Now concurs with this statement. Nicole's lack of responsibility is clearly impeding her progress and putting her chances of a healthier future in jeopardy. It's a crucial time that will put her resolve and fortitude to the ultimate test. Number 7, Crystal Hall. Over the span of 10 seasons, the renowned bariatric surgeon Dr. Nazarudin has been the guiding light for numerous individuals grappling with morbid obesity in the compelling reality series My 600-Pound Life. The show chronicles the transformative journeys of patients who travel from various corners of the country to Dr. Now's office in Houston, Texas, in pursuit of a chance to be a part of his comprehensive weight loss program, which entails dietary restrictions, exercise, and the ultimate goal of weight loss surgery. For many participants, this program stands as their final opportunity to regain control over their lives and bodies.
You lost 27 pounds?
Yes.
Well, that means you're still eating.
I was doing better because I thought I was doing everything you asked me for.
Right now. So you think you can do that?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
And if you have any question, call me. But right now, you're not showing me that you're ready for weight loss. So come back to Houston like you want. But you need to show me that you can fix your eating habits. At least you figured out the options for that yet?
We're working on it.
Okay. All right, then we'll give me a call.
I will. Thank you, Dr. Now.
You're welcome. Okay, bye now.
In Season 9, the spotlight fell on 34-year-old Crystal Hall, a native of Ohio who recognized the pressing need for monumental changes to embrace a fulfilling life alongside her husband and to witness her son's growth. Despite her relatively young age, Crystal's body was already succumbing to the strain of carrying excessive weight, compelling her to embark on a journey of transformation. Accompanied by her family, Crystal undertook a multi-day journey from Ohio to Texas to embark on her path towards a healthier future under Dr. Now's guidance. Crystal's story bears resemblance to those of many participants on the show, as her weight gain was rooted in the trauma of her past. Enduring physical and emotional abuse by multiple men in her family from the tender age of 5 to 13, Crystal found solace in food as a coping mechanism. Strikingly, she observed that her abusers showed less interest in targeting her as her weight escalated. By the time she reached 10 years old, Crystal's weight had surged to 250 pounds. This escalated further to an additional 100 pounds by the age of 13, and by the time she graduated from high school, her weight had crossed the 400-pound mark. During her initial consultation with Dr. Now, Crystal's weight was staggering at 618 pounds, a weight that had become debilitating for her body. Dr. Now set an initial goal of shedding 40 pounds within a month by adhering to a stringent diet regimen. While Crystal didn't meet his target, her unwavering dedication allowed her to lose 27 pounds before her second appointment.
Okay, good. Did you all have a good trip down here this time?
It was a little easier, I think, this time because
Anyone. But I'm glad it was a little bit easier. And I think you're probably right about your weight loss helping with that. Okay with that?
yeah, I'm able to get around easier and I can walk for longer before I get tired. So I'm definitely
So you've been sticking with it for a few months. So I'm gonna go ahead and approve you for weight loss surgery. You need to move down here to Houston. Are you ready to do that?
Yes. My husband is staying behind, moving down here, and my mother is paying for us to stay down here in Houston.
Okay, that's good. Let me know when you're down here, and depending on how long it takes, once you move, set you for surgery.
Okay, that sounds good. Thank you, Dr. Now.
You're welcome. Don't slack off right now.
Okay, Dr. Now, I will. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, y'all take care.
You too.
The subsequent goal Dr. Now set was to lose 80 pounds in 2 months, and Crystal, propelled by her determination, came close to this objective with a remarkable loss of 64 pounds. The remarkable progress she made paved the way for Dr. Now to give his approval for her to undergo weight loss surgery. Crystal's journey embodies the emotional and physical struggles that participants on My 600-Pound Life face as they endeavor to confront past traumas, transform their relationships with food, and reimagine their lives for the better. Dr. Now's unwavering support and expert guidance offer a glimmer of hope for individuals seeking to reclaim their health, enabling them to take vital steps towards a brighter and healthier future. Number 6. Jolyn Whitworth. Jolyn Whitworth, a participant on My 600-Pound Life, courageously shared her deeply challenging life experiences during her episode on the TLC docuseries. Seeking the expertise of Dr. Now Nazarian, also known as Dr. Now, Jolyn journeyed to Houston, Texas, with the hope of transforming her life for the better. At the start of her journey, her weight had reached a staggering 597 pounds, necessitating urgent intervention from Dr. Now. Dr. Now swiftly implemented a calorie-restricted diet plan to initiate Jolyn's weight loss journey and pave the way for her eligibility for weight loss surgery. As a patient under Dr. Now's care, Jolyn encountered the complexities that many of his patients face, which go beyond medical challenges. Her husband, Gareth, presented a significant obstacle to her progress. While Jolyn was resolute in her desire to shed weight for the sake of her health and well-being, Garrett's fetishization of larger bodies fueled his reluctance to support her journey.
Become so immobile. I don't do anything. It's just, it's hard.
Rather than aiding her transformation, he actively discouraged her efforts. Jolyn's path was rife with challenges, underscored by the dynamics of her relationship with Gareth. Despite the hurdles, Jolyn's determination prevailed. Her journey on My 600 Pound Life showcased a remarkable transformation, beginning at nearly 600 pounds and culminating in her qualification for weight loss surgery. Her unwavering commitment enabled her to lose nearly half of her weight, bringing her below 300 pounds. Following her successive weight loss, Jolin underwent skin removal surgery, shedding over 50 pounds of excess weight and achieving a weight below 250 pounds. Jolin's post-surgery journey included its own share of challenges, particularly in navigating her relationship with food after divorcing Gareth. However, her dedication to her well-being and her daughter Hannah remained steadfast. Jolin recognized the importance of maintaining her hard-earned weight loss for both herself and her family. With perseverance and resilience, Jolin's efforts have resulted in a remarkable transformation that extends beyond the physical. Her journey embodies the struggles faced by individuals grappling with obesity, including the impact of complex relationships on their paths to change. By overcoming obstacles and prioritizing her health, Jolin has demonstrated the potential for lasting transformation and serves as an inspiration to those on similar journeys toward better health and well-being.
I deserve to feel bad about choosing my health. So now Gareth and I are sharing joint custody of. So I've struggled with being depressed when I don't see Hannah for a while. Really, really, really want to eat. I want to eat things that are bad for me. I want to eat them a long way, but I want to make more progress and to start doing things like dating. I know I should be loving life and loving everything that I've done to change myself.
Have a good day.
Number 5. Cynthia Wells. Cynthia Wells has undergone a remarkable transformation since her appearance on the 5th season of My 600 Pound Life. Back in 2017, when the Oklahoma native made her debut on the popular TLC series, she was 42 years old and grappling with a weight of over 610 pounds. Cynthia's life was marked by a slew of challenges, including her physical limitations and a host of health issues. Yet, it was the heartache of being unable to witness her daughter's dance performances that truly shattered her spirit. This poignant moment became the catalyst for Cynthia's decision to take control of her life and embark on a journey of change, all with the goal of becoming an active and engaged mother once more.
Kaya!
When I see my mom hurting a lot, it makes me feel.
My daughter comes in and she'll clean out the back of my legs because my arm. Ukiah's 11, Jordan is 10, and Shaquille is 7. My biggest thing right now is just being a better mother.
Prior to her association with Dr. Yuna Nazarian, known affectionately as Dr. Now on My 600 Pound Life, Cynthia carried a weight of feeling like a burden on her daughter, who was then only 11 years old. Fueled by this determination, she walked into her appointment with Dr. Now in Houston with a resolute intention to realize her weight loss objectives. During this crucial juncture, her immediate goal was clear-cut. She shed 30 pounds through dedicated adherence to her prescribed diet. However, despite her intentions, Cynthia faced setbacks and challenges that led to frustration, ultimately causing her to halt her participation in the program. She grappled with a sense of hopelessness, believing that external help might not be forthcoming and that she needed to take charge herself.
Care of 5 children at that weight. So you're 42 and they like kids. You need to start making changes now. I want you to walk. What kind of sickness?
I've had like a upper respiratory.
Yeah, having an upper respiratory. What?
Haven't been exercising.
We're not talking about exercise, okay? We're talking about your eating habit. There's a problem with you. You need to lose the 30 pounds if you want this chance, okay?
Cynthia's journey took a significant turn when she began taking steps to transform her life independently. Over time, her determination and efforts bore fruit, and she managed to lose a substantial amount of weight, ultimately qualifying for weight loss surgery. As a testament to her tenacity, Cynthia shed a remarkable 150 pounds before undergoing the surgical procedure. In the months following the surgery, her dedication persisted and her weight continued to drop, reaching 450 pounds. By confronting obstacles and persistently working towards her goals, Cynthia not only achieved substantial weight loss, but also demonstrated her commitment to rebuilding her life and embracing her role as an active and engaged mother once again. Her story serves as an inspiration to anyone navigating their own journey towards transformation and improved health.
I gained 4 pounds. And that was a major issue for him.
So what do you say the next step? Back on track.
And I'm struggling to pay to get down to Texas for this doctor. My kids look at me every answer because I'm trying to get my ass down here. And if this is what it's gonna turn me into.
The people who care about you, so keep going in that direction.
But I'm sacrificing, look what I'm sacrificing, Clarence.
Number 4, Nikki Webster. A 649-pound woman's inspiring weight loss journey captured the interest of famous weight loss expert Dr. Now, who was impressed by her remarkable achievement. It takes enormous fortitude to acknowledge and deal with a serious weight issue, but doing so while being closely watched on a reality television program calls for a different type of resolve and bravery. The people in my 600-pound life frequently find themselves in dire straits where their ability to survive hinges on getting help. Nikki Webster was one such person, and her transformation story stands out as one of the most amazing in the annals of the show. When Nikki was 33 years old and weighed roughly 650 pounds at the start of the 4th season of the show in 2016, her adventure began. She was also forbidden from seeing her nieces and nephews since her condition would upset them because her weight had gotten so out of control. Nikki's weight had a huge impact on every part of her life. She woke up every day in excruciating pain, and even simple things like washing herself were excruciating. She struggled to move, feeling imprisoned and frequently very uncomfortable. Since she was a little child, Nikki had struggled with being overweight and tried numerous diets. But as soon as she stopped dieting, she would inevitably put on weight again, starting a terrible cycle. Nikki wanted to be the most attractive girl in school like every other teen at the time, but it seemed like an impossible dream for her. Her emotional health deteriorated as a result of the teasing and ridiculing she endured because of her size, which made her turn to food as an escape. Nikki once said, "Food is one thing I have control over," bringing attention to her complicated connection with food. As Nikki grew older, her weight continued to rise, and she became enmeshed in an obesity cycle. She finally understood that she required expert assistance at this moment. She weighed close to 600 pounds though, and found it quite difficult to change her life. Nikki was well aware that every pound she shed meant she was reclaiming her life, but the process was difficult. There were a few strange and heartbreaking incidents that stuck out before Nikki's journey to Houston to meet with Dr. Now. Nikki was struggling to carry out simple activities at the time she was living with her parents. Even getting out of bed and washing herself were tough for her. The fact that her parents repeatedly gave her life-threatening meals throughout the day was equally upsetting. So that Nikki wouldn't have to exert herself by going downstairs, they even went so far as to install a stair lift in their home, allowing them to transport junk food upstairs. Nikki's circumstance became more complicated as a result of her parents' supporting actions. Nikki showed that she still had a strong work ethic because she was motivated to work at a theater in spite of the challenges she faced. However, her weight made it more harder for her to carry out even the most fundamental job-related duties. The fact that her job stability was in jeopardy made her realize how urgently she needed to make drastic changes in her life. Knowing that her health would continue to rapidly deteriorate in the absence of action, she compared herself to a ticking time bomb. Nikki traveled to Houston to meet with Dr. Now after deciding to seek assistance. When Dr. Now questioned Nikki about her eating habits at their first meeting, it became clear that her parents were fueling her weight growth by constantly giving her too much food.
You are 650 pounds?
Yes.
Okay. What seems to be your biggest challenge with your eating habit? What do you eat in the morning?
An egg and sausage biscuit. I think not really thinking about what I'm eating and just getting what I'm craving.
And lunch, what do you do?
My lunch is usually pretty healthy, but coming home, then I'll have dinner with my family.
So your parents give you more food after eating all day. Some of that is enabled by her family. They're helping kill her if they don't stop this.
There were issues with trust and enabling behaviors when the relationship between Dr. Now and Nikki's father grew strained. Dr. Now stressed the importance of Nikki's whole devotion to the advised diet plan and made it plain and simple that these patterns needed to change for her to succeed.
If it's hurting her, it's enabling her. And Nikki is at a very dangerous point.
As a parent, it's hard to know if you're helping or enabling, you know. Sometimes there's a fine line.
BMI is 105. Before she developed any serious health issue that can prevent surgery from even being an option, then your parents need to show that they can stop enabling you before you're ready. For doing weight loss surgery, you need to take some personal responsibility.
Nikki needed to shed 50 pounds in order to be a candidate for weight loss surgery. With few options available, Nikki started the challenging task of adhering to the recommended diet plan. Nikki persisted despite the difficult road ahead, and she eventually got the go-ahead for the weight loss treatment. Nikki was able to reduce a stunning 130 pounds thanks to the operation and her steadfast commitment. Her journey didn't finish there, though. Number 3. Olivia Cruz. Olivia Cruz, a memorable figure for fans of the show, has left many curious about her post-My 600 Pound life journey. For those unfamiliar with the series, it follows the lives of individuals who typically begin their journey at around 600 pounds or more. These individuals recognize that their weight is jeopardizing their well-being and preventing them from living a healthy, active life. Often, they grapple with serious medical conditions stemming from their obesity. TLC emphasizes the impactful stories of these individuals who openly share the factors that led to their weight gain. As the show prepares for its 10th season, it's important to note that while every participant begins their journey with determination, not everyone achieves sustained success. The show has witnessed both remarkable achievements and setbacks. However, some participants regain lost weight, while others tragically pass away before they can fully regain their happiness. Olivia Cruz's story was featured on the show's second season. At the outset of her appearance, she weighed 578 pounds and was confined to her home, reliant on others for everyday tasks. Despite her efforts, including 2 prior surgeries, her weight loss endeavors had been unsuccessful. Seeking a fresh start, she turned to Dr. Nazaruddin for assistance. During her time on the show, Olivia underwent a transformative weight loss surgery. Remarkably, her third attempt yielded astounding results as she managed to shed a staggering 400 pounds. While she desired to have excess skin removed, Dr. Nazaruddin denied this procedure due to her ongoing recovery from a separate surgery. Additionally, he perceived her motivation to continue losing weight as lacking. Olivia's journey, emblematic of the struggles and triumphs of those on the show, showcases the immense challenges of extreme obesity and the potential for transformation through perseverance and medical intervention. Her story underscores the complexities of weight loss and the profound impact that medical and emotional factors can have on an individual's journey towards better health. Number 2. Gino and Nico. My 600 Pound Life, known for showcasing the transformational journeys of individuals combating extreme obesity, took a unique approach in a season 11 episode by featuring the stories of cousins Gino DiCunto and Nico Martone. While the show traditionally follows the experiences of one patient, Gino and Nico marked the first instance of cousins being spotlighted. The camaraderie and mutual support demonstrated by the cousins added an unforgettable dynamic as they embarked on a shared mission to qualify for life-altering weight loss surgery. The duo's dedication to their health journeys resonated strongly. Gino had already been making efforts to improve his health, and it was during a doctor's appointment that Nico, tagging along with his cousin, decided to join forces in the quest for weight loss. Under the guidance of Dr. Nazaruddin, the cousins harnessed their bond to hold each other accountable, adhering strictly to their dietary plans and engaging in consistent exercise routines. Despite encountering significant challenges during their weight loss journeys, both Gino and Nico eventually earned approval for weight loss surgery.
We've done a few diets in the past.
And you said in the past you tried to lose weight. What did you do to lose weight?
The most recent one, I was eating in small amounts of food and 7-8 times a day. But
Yeah, the human body is not made for that.
Yeah.
Okay. Who gave you that freaking idea? Our body actually is made to eat 1 or 2, maybe maximum 3 times in one day.
Throughout their episode, Nico achieved a notable loss of 129 pounds, while Gino's dedication led to an impressive 263-pound reduction. Nico's journey commenced when he initially weighed over 430 pounds. Overcoming his cavalier attitude and realizing the gravity of the situation, he rallied with the support of his cousin, family, and doctor to meet the weight loss requirement for bariatric surgery.
Just my fault. I lost focus.
So what's the point of moving down here if you're not gonna do what you need? It's a decent weight loss. So here's what I'm gonna do. I will schedule you for weight loss surgery in 1 month.
Sure, I will lose 30 pounds in this next month.
Okay? If you do that, that'll be almost double of what you lost each month. If I give you a goal of 30 pounds in 1 month, if you lose, you think you can do that?
I promise you I will lose 30 pounds.
Post-surgery, Nico has made commendable strides in his health journey. While Gino embarked on his journey weighing 684 pounds, his dedication led to a loss of approximately 165 pounds, enabling him to undergo weight loss surgery. However, post-surgery progress has posed challenges for Gino due to his substantial weight loss goal. Despite the hurdles, he remains dedicated to his health and motivated to sustain his momentum. Following initial difficulties under Dr. Now's care, both cousins triumphed over their adversities, showcasing the power of determination in pursuing healthier lives. The cousins have found strength in their tight-knit relationships, supported by their family and a network of My 600 Pound Life fans who continue to follow their progress. Their shared commitment and unwavering support for one another reinforce the show's overarching message that change is possible with determination, encouragement, and a steadfast resolve to overcome obstacles. Number 1. Janine Mueller. Janine Mueller, who was dangerously obese, joined a dating service, got a wig, and dropped approximately 2/3 of her body weight while finding love. She had been unable to move for nearly 10 years and found it difficult to get around on a scooter.
Soon, I know my body's not going to handle everything I'm going to put it through today. A single thing has failed. So I know this is quite literally my last chance to get the help I need. I just feel like, it's time. Just suck it up, Buttercup. It's time to go. Got to get this done. I need to turn my life around. So I can't feel at this.
Janine has lost a staggering 431 pounds after a 2-year battle with the assistance of Dr. Yunao Nazaruddin. She is currently 247 pounds lighter and scheduled to undergo skin removal surgery. Janine was put on a diet at age 3 after being adopted when she was only 2 months old. She made an appearance on TLC's My 600 Pound Life and made the decision to see Dr. Nazaruddin for treatment.
Have a good session with therapists.
Okay.
Hard work isn't over now. We're going to send you to psychotherapy.
My problem is I don't want to eat.
What do you mean that is a problem? That's not a problem if you don't want to eat. When eating is a problem, you keep saying you're bulimic, you keep saying you don't want to eat.
After her weight reached a staggering 678 pounds. To suppress her hunger, Dr. Nazaruddin placed a balloon into her stomach. She weighed 566 pounds a month later after finally losing 42 pounds and losing 112 pounds total. Janine was still having trouble when she entered the second year of the weight loss program and had only dropped 7 pounds in the first month following the insertion of the balloon into her stomach. She started counseling and lost an additional 82 pounds in just 2 months, bringing her total weight down to 478 pounds. The lump, which weighed about 40 pounds and was caused by lymphedema, was then surgically removed from her right leg. Janine claimed she was in too much discomfort to get out of bed and move about. After some time in rehab and the removal of the balloon, she was finally given the all-clear for weight loss surgery. She then went back to physical therapy rehab and dropped to 325 pounds after losing more than 80 pounds. She also switched from her scooter to a walker. When Janine was a child, her weight and food consumption were constantly watched since her biological mother was a large woman, according to a warning from the adoption agency to her parents. After her parents passed away, she went on to become a plus-size model and kept gaining weight. As part of an appearance on My 600 Pound Life, she ultimately made the decision to seek assistance from Dr. Nazarudin and made an effort to go to Houston, Texas for a consultation. She suffered a panic attack though and had to be helped off the plane by paramedics. She then spoke with Dr. Nazarudin over Skype and decided to start a diet and try another flight. Janine was admitted to the hospital throughout her weight loss program due to an infection in her leg and groin. She was down to 545 pounds after spending 2 months in the hospital after losing 118 pounds. She returned for a weigh-in a month later and had gained 63 pounds. Janine was informed by Dr. Nazarudin that unless she had a balloon implanted into her stomach, her life would be in jeopardy. She went back to see Dr. Nazarudin while still experiencing agony and immobility, and she was eventually given the go-ahead for weight loss surgery. Well guys, that about does it for this video. See you next time, and bye for now.